Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. Today is Friday, so welcome to our Friday workout. If you're ready for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here, let me know that you are working out with me this morning. I'm excited. I made it through my first full week. Today will be my first full week since I had to take about a month off when my mom got sick. So I was back last week, but just did 3 days on camera, 1 day off. So I got four strength workouts in last week, but this week I've done all 5. So here we go. I got 6:59, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs that you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. I see Laura and Tim have hopped on. Good morning. We're gonna go ahead and take it up overhead. Just a reminder, well, first of all, if you're doing this on replay, welcome to the replay. Go ahead and shoot me a comment. Let me know what you think of the workout. I love to know who's working out with me, even if it's not on the live. Second of all, if you want to get a replay on the workout, I'm now uploading these videos, these live videos, to my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. So same line as this page, and you can see all the workouts. They're all dated, and they tell you what day of the week that they come from. So you can kind of pick if you want to strengthen stretch, or if you want a Tabata, if you want, the Monday workout, the Friday workout, you can kind of find them pretty easily, I think. Let me know if it doesn't seem that easy for you, and I'll try to figure out how to label them a little better. All right, taking those arms down. And we're gonna take the legs wide, toes pointed out, and just take it down to the ground, side to side. It's been a busy week here. I'm excited for next week. I get my oldest and his now fiance. My oldest son got engaged a couple weeks ago, so they are gonna be home here for a week as he's in between quarters at school and starting his very last quarter of physical therapy school. So we are just 10 weeks away from having a physical therapist in the family. I'm excited about that. Anyway, he's excited too, but they're gonna be here for a week, so we're looking forward to having them home next week. And it's gonna be, I'm excited for that. All right, we're gonna take it side to side, just working through the core here, just through the torso. And then we're gonna go ahead and bring those legs in, hands just above the knees, arch the back, round the back up, chin to chest, and arch it, and round it. Keep doing that. Hey Charlie, can you take my key in and get a new battery in it? Yeah. Thank you. I'm back. There you go. I just remembered. My husband is going to take his car to the shop today just for routine maintenance, and my key on my car needs a battery. So anyway, I had to tell him to go take my key in too. And go ahead and round it up, and then roll it all the way up one arm comes across the body. I'm multitasking this morning. Well, I'm glad you're here on Friday, Laura and Tim. I didn't realize you guys don't usually get to do a Friday. I'm not sure who is, if that's Laura or Tim typing, but I'm glad you're here live. And take it to the other side. I have a couple new exercises today, or they might not be new, but they're exercises I haven't done in a while. So, and take one elbow back. It takes a while for the new exercises to get ingrained in my brain, and so sometimes I'll do them, but then I forget what I did. I probably should write them down or something. But anyway, I have a couple new ones that we're going to do today. And we're going to take the other elbow back. We have a ton of stuff going on in this community this weekend. We have an air show. We have our street fair. There's a big bike race through Arizona this weekend. So lots of stuff going on. I hope you guys have fun plans for the weekend. Clasp those hands together and press the hands down to the ground, opening up that space between the shoulders and the ears. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take the ear to the shoulder. And back to center. Ear goes to the other shoulder. And back to center. We're going to take the chest forward, arms come up. And drop the hands down. And bend those knees. Roll it up, and we're going to get started with a light set of weights, and you might not even need to use weight on this, but we'll see. So I have to do this first one kind of slow. This is one we're starting off with a new one. So it's going to be a squat, hip hinge, sit down, back stay straight, arms will come up, then down to the side. We're going to lift the arms to the side, and the leg is going to go across the body. Let's do that slow again. Down, side, lift the other leg to the side. All right, so a lot going on here. We'll do this one a little bit slow, and then I'll see how many, I'm not sure how many we're gonna do yet. So here we go. We go down, lift, down, lift. And I think we'll stop right there. That was a lot on this way. All right, then we're gonna go into a side to side. You'll have to let me know what you think of that one. We're gonna go side to side, jump it side to the other side. Back stays straight as you go down. Very good. And taking it into a bicep curl. Going on one, so you can do it on 2 legs, up and down, or you can do these on 1 leg. That's gonna work that glute a little bit more and work your balance, okay? So if you have the balance, do them on 1 leg. We're gonna stay on the same leg the whole time, but remember which leg you're on, because the next set, we'll do it with the other leg. Here we go, up and down. Last one, and putting those weights down. We're gonna go into an in-out jack. So in plank position, step in, step out, step to one side, step to the other side. That's one way to do it, or you can hop in, hop out, and do 2 jacks. All right, so whatever way you want. You get tired, just hold plank. You get tired in plank, drop it down to your knees where I am right now, and then try to get back into one of those exercises before we finish. All right, here we go. Last one, and bring it on up. And we're going right in to the second set in our first round with those squats, lateral arm raise, opposite or cross body leg. All right, here we go. Ready, and sit back, arms up. Sit back, arms up. Last one. That's kind of a hard one. Gets the heart rate up. Here we go. Side to side. Last one. Very good. Moving into that bicep curl. If you're on one leg, remember which leg that was and do the other one this time. Here we go. Ready? Up, down. Last one. In out jacks are next. Ready? Here we go. one. Very good. All right, we have one more set in this first round, starting with those forward arm raises, lateral arm raises, and working the legs at the same time. Ready? Here we go. We have one more. Very good. How was that? Going into the side to side. Last one. Very good. Whew. Going into those bicep curls. This time, if you're on one leg, I'll switch your leg halfway through. All right? Here we go. Ready? Up. And switch legs. Last one. And moving into the last exercise in this first round, in and out jacks. Here we go. Last one. And just like that, round one is in the books. You guys breathing a little hard? High five, high five. All right, let's go right into this round two, starting with a bent row. And we're feeling good. Whew. Down in front, back is straight. Elbow comes up. Sink it all the way down. Last one. Taking it to the other side. We go lift. Last one. Guys, you should feel pretty tired at the end of your sets. If you get done with your set and you're like, no problem at all, your arms are feeling like you could do 5 more, I'm maxing out kind of these sets. So if you're going all out, then, or if you're doing the 12 reps with me, You should be tired at the end. If you're not, you got to go up on that weight, even if it means ordering a new weight or run to Target to get another weight. You need to push yourself a little bit on this. You need to keep gaining that muscle mass, all right? Okay, and then if you start a heavier weight, it would be expected that it would be almost too challenging initially to do all of the reps. So just cut out a little early, all right? Or do them slower and a little bit more controlled. All right, we're going into weighted scales. Hands are right in front, arms are right in front of the body here, weights are right in front of the thighs, palms facing back toward the thigh. We're just gonna take the weight down and the leg back. Hands go down, leg goes back. Point that toe to the ground. We have one more. And we're taking it right to the other side, taking it down and up. Last one, taking it into an overhead tricep, weights go up, elbows stay right next to the ears, bring those weights up, tuck the rear, I don't want a big arch in the back, squeeze the abs. Last one, and we're going to go into a weighted march. This one you can go a little heavier on, one arm overhead and just march. Last one, taking it to the other side and march. Last one. All right. Moving right back in to the bent rows. We go down in front. Sink the arm. Ready and pull. To the other side. Last one. Moving into those overhead overhead triceps. Is that right? No, weighted scales. Let's go into the weighted scales. Here we go. Ready? And down. Toe points to the ground. Last one. Taking it to the other side, we go down and up. One. Now we're going into those overhead triceps. Katie hopped on. Good morning, Katie. Ready? Take it back. I'm taking my own advice, going up in the weight a little bit. Last one, and moving into those weighted marches. Ready, and march. Last one, and taking it to the other side, we go march. Last one, and moving right into our last set in the second round, starting with those bent rows. Back is straight, pulling that elbow up, sinking the arm down. One, taking it to the other side. Ready, and pull. Last one. Weighted scales is next. Here we go. Ready? Taking it down and up. Last one, to the other side, we go down and up. Very good. Taking it up into those overhead triceps, taking it back, elbows next to the ears. finishing off our second round with the overhead march. Ready, and march. Last one, to the other side, and march. Last one. Whew. How was that? High five. High five. I'm going to change. Well, we're going to do a little variation. Done a little more upper body than I thought. This was going to be a little bit of a new one, but it's still going to be a little bit new. But we're going to get a set of weights if you can, but you don't have to use weights on this. It's going to be a plank with a toe tap. So just taking that weight back toward the ankle, weight to opposite ankle, all right? The way I was gonna do this is have one arm go and then back. But I feel like we've done a lot of that today. So I'm just gonna have you do the ankle tap with the weight. All right, again, you can do it with or without the weight. Here we go, and back. And back. All right, then we're gonna go into some back extensions. Nothing new here, just on the belly, arms out in front, lifting the arms and legs off the ground, squeeze the rear as you do that, and then bring it all right back down to the mat. Ready? And lift and down, lift, down, squeeze the rear, down, squeeze the low back, down. Keep that rhythm. Last one. Next is going to be an L-sit with a passover. So I have one weight, I'm sitting in an L. I'm just going to pass that weight over my head and up and over. Last one, and we're going to finish off with just a laying down press. So it's a chest press. So we're gonna go ahead and lay it down on the mat, feet flat on the ground, weights right at our chest here, and press it up and down. Last one. All right. Going right back to the beginning with that plank ankle tap, with or without the weights. There we go. Ready? Tap, tap. Last one. Very good. Moving into the back extension. Arms are up in front. Ready? And lift. Down. Up. Down. Squeeze. Down. Keep it going. One more. Very good. One weight. I'll sit. Ready? Pass it over. Last one. Very good. And moving into that chest press. I know, 2 presses right in a row. It's a little different area, but you still feel it. Ready? And lift. One. All right, you guys, we are one exercise away from finishing up this week, this FriYay week of workouts. 5 years I've been doing these things. It's crazy. All right, here we go. And tap, tap, tap. Last one. Very good. Going into back extension. Ready? And lift. The last one. I know. For those of you counters, we went up a little in that, because you can. You're strong. Going into that L-sit, pass over. Pass it over. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall on these. It feels like an arm exercise. Actually, it's the whole core. So it does get your arms too, but it works that core. It's like sitting sit-ups. All right, this is it, you guys. Don't stop on me now. Here we go. Chest press and lift down. Last one. That is it. I got 3 minutes. Have a seat. Stretch it out just a little bit here. Elbows to the knees. Use those elbows to press those knees down toward the ground. Come on, let it relax. Breathe. And release elbows from knees. Take the chest forward. Straight back. Nose toward the toes. Release. Go ahead and straighten the legs. Let's take the chest down to the thigh. And to the other side. And down to center. Crisscross. One arm goes to the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. Go ahead and stand it up. Let's stretch up tall. Forward fold down, straight back. Round that back out right at the end there. as far as you can, keeping those knees straight. Go ahead and bend the knees. Roll it up. Take a deep breath in and hold it. And exhale. That is going to do it for your daily dose of fitness on a Friday. Linda hopped on, Lisa hopped on. Good to see everybody. All right, you guys, I got a card for you. We did it. We made it through another week of working out. I'm happy to have you guys here. Oh, and there's Joanne and Tony. I didn't see you guys on here. So the card is from Malala Yousafzai. Am I saying that right? I know her name is Malala Yousafzai or Yousafzai. It says, "It is very important to know who you are, to make decisions, to show who you are." I like that. Know who you are, but show who you are. And really, you know, actions speak way louder than words. So you guys, I hope you go out and have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. I hope to see you back Monday. But if I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.